In this video, we're going to learn how we can create an extremely easy and simple to make tracking or sales tracker in Excel. So basically a sales template where you can easily track your sales that you have. Well, let's explore how to do it. So to do this, we need some basic information, and assuming that you are a product company selling products online and you ship them to customers. All right, so let's put them in. First one, we would say customer ID, which would be the basic ID of the customer, and then we say customer, which will be the customer name, first name, last name, and you can split them out if necessary. And then we have the contact information, and in the contact information usually is the shipping address and the phone numbers, and let's do separate here the email. So we have the email here as well. And once we have that, then we're going to look at what did the customer order. What did they really order? Well, we're going to give an item name, and we will select here the quantity as well. So how many pieces did they order? Especially if you are a company that sells products but people want to order more, that can be useful. And once we have this, then we have to do the following. All right, so then now we can start to calculate what is the cost per item. So we say item, the price per item, or price, selling price, and then because you're a shipping company or you have your products, you sell them online, we're going to assume that we have a shipping fee that the customer needs to pay, which is very common. Once we have that, we can calculate the total revenue that you make from this order, or the total order. And once we have that, then what we need to do is the following. We need to calculate our cost. How much would be the cost? Say item cost and shipping cost from our side as the retailer, not from the customer side. And once we have that, we can calculate the profit, and if ever any notes. All right, so once we have this, let's correct that first, make it properly. Once we have this, we select all of this, make them orange. I'm going to give it a slightly nice design, put it in the center, and then I see here some items that can be slightly bigger. There we are, and this one as well. So now we have everything done. So I'm double clicking here on the column just to make the design more suitable. So now we have a nice table with information. I'm going to design it by making borders, giving it all borders. All right, so let's assume here we have our first customer, and this customer, John Doe, and the contact info is street, city, ABC, and then zip 1000. All right, and then email is john@doe.com. And you can see here it's getting slightly, doesn't fit so much, so we just extend these. That's all right. All right, and then now we have the item name. Let's imagine, well, we're selling a cooking book or a book about how to make delicious apple pies. So we say here apple pie book, that's the book, and only one book has been bought by John, and the selling price is $10. So we have now here $10. We have here the shipping fee. So how much would be the shipping fee that the customer pays? Well, let's say it's $5.95. And let's give this all a design. So I'm going to select here this symbol here, the comma symbol. You can give here the dollar or the money symbol here, and it will automatically match to your currency that's set. So I will just reset that to the English or the dollar sign. All right. So then we have here the total order. So how much would the total order be? Remember, this is very important. Shipping fee will probably cost you once, even if there would be 2 items bought. So the total order is basically this multiplied by that, and then we say plus this to make sure that the product is correct, or that they multiplied correctly, because right now you'll see this is fine. Nothing will happen here, or there's no issue here, but sometimes it might become an issue, so we need to put it in parentheses here to say in Excel to multiply only this. All right, so once we have this, we got the values here. Now if you put in 1, you can see we get only one order, and that's $15.95. So how much would be the cost? Well, we can calculate the cost as well based on what we have here. Imagine that this book will cost us $4 to make, and the shipping cost is only $2.50. So let's give this a dollar symbol. Now we just select here and then select the dollar symbol. Alright, so now we have this. What we can do here is the profit. So how much profit did we make? To calculate the profit, we need to know what's the total cost. Well, we can make it separate for total cost. Let's insert one and we say here total cost. And the total cost will be equal the $4 item cost plus this. Oh, sorry, no, this is incorrect. We need not $4 item cost. We say the quantity multiplied by the $4 item cost, and let's ignore this. We want to meet more. That's fine. It's the $4 item cost plus shipping fee. All right, and then we can just adjust this. There we are. So we put parentheses in here to make sure that this gets priority. So it is $6.50. That is correct. So how much would be our profit? Well, let's look here. We can calculate the order minus the total order, what the customer paid, our revenue, minus the cost of the product equals a profit of $9.45. So you can put here any note. So maybe you want to put a note that order has been shipped, order has been shipped. And of course you can do anything else as well. Maybe you have other items, or you want to put in a specific date, like order date can be as well. You can add it up in here. You can say here order date, and the order date, let's give it a design. So I'm going to use the brush function here. We select the design we want. That's the orange. There we are. And I'll make this big. Select this here as well. And we can put in here the date. So for example, if that would be 12 January 2021. There we are. And this is how you can track your sales. So if you have more sales, you can put them in here. You can keep on adding them. This is a very useful function. And maybe you say, well, okay, this is nice, but what about my total? Yes. So imagine you would have not only this, you have a few more. So let's drag these down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this down so the formula will maintain. Yes. So if I drag this down, you'll see it will give you a symbol, but there's nothing in here. If I say the total cost is 1 here, it will become -1. And if we put in here 1, oh, sorry, we can ignore this one, but if we can put in here the total cost of the item, this is fine, that's no problem. But we have here the selling. Where's the selling? Total cost, total order, that's this one. Let's drag this down. If we say here $10, and then if the total cost would be $5 here, automatically it calculates. So you can, to get all these formulas here, you can just duplicate them as well. This is basically the one we need to duplicate. We select here the square, drag this down, and it will copy the formula matching on this part here. This here will be fixed. And what I want to do here is, because this is a formula, we give it a nice grayish color. So I'm just select any color you can use. It is just to highlight yourself that you don't have to touch these codes here, because this is a formula. Alright, so now we have everything here, and we can put this in. So imagine we have another customer, and this is Jane, and Jane lives in New York. This is Jane at dough.com. Alright, and Jane loves apple pies as well. So she also ordered the same product. But she orders 2 items, and she pays, because she got a special discount, she paid only $9 per item. So what happened now, and the shipping fee will maintain $5.95. And here the item cost is again $4. And you can see immediately the total cost is $8 because Jane bought 2 books. And the shipping here, $2.50. As you can see here, order has been shipped. Order has been shipped, you can put it in here. And you can put in here as well, let's say today, 30 January 2021. Alright, so this is an easy way to track a lot of things, and if you want to have eventually the total here, so how can we do this? Well, let me show you. You could basically put in here formula, type in equal, and then you type in here sum, this function, and then you select just everything here. And once you did that, you press enter. You can see now, you can see the total order value or the total revenue so far is $39.90. And let's calculate here how much would be our total cost. Type in equal sum, and then we select all of these. So enter, and it's $17, and automatically Excel starts to figure out that this is the same formula, and we have this here. Let's give this as well a nice correct dollar symbol. There you are. And if you want to highlight this, you can select all of these, and then we are going to make this bold. Once we click on that, now we can see this is our special total prices. This is how you can create very useful tools and a very useful sales tracker. It's a very straightforward one, easy to do, and very useful to keep yourself organized and understanding what you're doing and how many sales you have. Especially if you have more and more sales, you can easily track them here. So if you like videos like this, and if you have maybe questions or maybe even another idea or another suggestion on how to do it better, or something that you have that you would like to ask me, just put them down in the comment section and I'll make sure I get back to you.